So these are my YouTube predictions for this weekend. Let's get straight into it. So starting off then with Turnham versus Barnet. Turnham drew 2-2 against Crawley, while Barnet drew 0-0 away at Cambridge. You just don't know what Barnet you're done at, do you? That's the thing with Barnet. Very inconsistent with their results. Turnham, Dav Ainsworth is on his way back. From his heart surgery. He was in the stands, wasn't he, against Crawley, I'm pretty sure. Not enough. I don't think he's fit enough yet to be in the dugout. Then, I still think Turnham will struggle. But I do think Turnham will get a win this time. I'm not for Turnham to win 1-0 against Barnet, despite they're still missing Dav Ainsworth in the dugout. Up next, Howdale versus Walsall. Howdale got a good point away at Notts County, drawing 1-1. And that's the thing with Howdale, they always seem to get results, don't they? This that other teams appear against, while Walsall lost at home to Colchester 2-0. And this is the thing about Walsall, are they now dropping off again, like they did last season? It seems to be one of them teams where they start the season well, then they drop off. I think they got Tamar Roof in, haven't they? Former Rangers and Leeds striker in. We'll see what kind of a distance that brings to Walsall. But I think Walsall will drop more points here, but I think it'll be a 1-1 draw against Howdale. Barrow versus Cambridge. Cambridge drew 0-0 with Barnet, of course. While Barrow suffered a late defeat away at Bromley 2-1. I'm going to go for a Barrow win. I'm going to go for Barrow to win 2-1 against Cambridge in that one. Bromley versus Salford. Bromley always turn up. They always seem to turn up in these top teams. I'm fair play to Bromley. I think they're 5th in the table. I think they're 5th in League 2 at the moment. Everyone thought Bromley might drop off. They might drop off after the first season. But they still continued, haven't they, Bromley? And that's what happens when you keep Michael G and you build a good solid team around him as well. Salford, they lost. Just double check. I'm pretty sure they lost to MK Dons. Yeah, they did. They lost 2-0 against MK Dons. I just don't know what to make of Salford. Yeah, they're just hit and miss, aren't they? Just hit and miss. I think Salford get beat here. I'm going to go for Bromley to continue their momentum and win 2-1. Then Salford. Cheltenham versus Bristol Rovers. Bristol Rovers, I don't know what's happened to Bristol Rovers. When I did the watch zone away at Newport, I was thinking to myself, yeah, they've done on a 1 now, Bristol Rovers, especially with the minds that they've got. They've been piss poor. Ever since. 3-1 defeat in the last game away at Upton Stanley, which is a poor defeat for me. Using to wear decent fodder at Upton Stanley. I'm not saying Upton will go down, but Upton Stanley, they don't win the wear decent battle. And Cheltenham zoom into impact now, is starting to use this touch now. Obviously back-to-back defeats to Notts County and now to Tranmere as well. Can't split the two of them here. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in that one. Crawley versus Accrington. I think there'll be goals in this game. Obviously Crawley got that 2-2 draw away at Turnham. This ain't a bad point, let's be real. And Accrington won 3-1 against Bristol Rovers. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw in that one. Crewe versus Chesterfield. Crewe drew 0-0 away at Oldham. Chesterfield got a massive 1-0 win away at Queensbury. Which is a 6-pointer in terms of the promotion race, isn't it? And I think this will be a draw though. I do think this will be a draw. Crewe are quite a hard team to beat. I'm going for a 1-1 draw in that one. Fleetwood versus Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury won the way decent 6-pointer against Newport 1-0, which did sack David Hughes at Newport. I'm not really going to take anything from that win for Shrewsbury. Because Shrewsbury, this is what Shrewsbury do. Then the next game they end up getting beat. Fleetwood didn't get a bad point. I think that's a good point for Fleetwood against the league leaders Swindon. And I think Fleetwood will take that point into the stand than Shrewsbury, and I think Fleetwood will beat Shrewsbury comfortably 3-0. Notts County versus Colchester. Colchester got a 2-0 win away at Walsall. This is the thing about Colchester. It's against teams in the round and where they struggle, don't they? But against the top teams, like Walsall, they get a win at Colchester, and Notts County are another quality team as well. And I think Colchester will get the win. I think Colchester will get a 2-1 win away at Notts County. I know Notts County drew 1-1 against Howdale, but Colchester is one of them teams then. Let's be real. Oldham versus Newport. I don't think Newport got the U-Mind to win yet, but I do expect a reaction from Newport now they've sat the Minder. The players will probably end up start playing again. That's what happens when you sat the Minder. The players also end up play for you. Oldham 2-0 against Crewe. Not a bad point for Oldham, if I'm being honest with you. Crewe, quite a hard team. Tricky team to beat. For this one, for Oldham versus Newport, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw between Oldham and Newport. Swindon versus Queensbury. Wow. That's another promotion 6-pointer, isn't it? Because it's still tight in Year 2. It is quite tight in Year 2. Swindon, 1-1 draw away at Fleetwood. Queensbury obviously suffered a 1-0 defeat at home to Chesterfield. Ever since Queensbury knocked out Manchester United, I just don't think they've been the same after. I just don't think they've been the same team. I think they've got overexcited about knocking out Manchester United after the Queensbury. But I do think it'll be a draw though. I think it'll be Swindon 2, Queensbury 2. Another standout game in League 2 this weekend. And finally, Tranmere versus MK Dons. Tranmere Dons that game with good confidence with a 3-2 win over Cheltenham. MK Dons currently in the top 3 at the moment, as you expect with the squad they've got. You still expect MK Dons to still win the lead. I still expect that as well with the squad they've got. And I think MK Dons will win 2-1 away at Tranmere. It'll be quite a hard game for MK Dons, but I do expect MK Dons to get the win. So they're my League 2 predictions for this weekend. We'll leave your predictions down below in the comments and see you all in the next one.